Boomer Sooner Nation. On a night that OU was expected to get one commit from Carl Albert, they land another one in athlete Trynae Washington, 6'3", 195. What a night to be a Sooner fan. Two commits from the, I guess you could say, pipeline minor league system known as Carl Albert, where Kevin Sperry continues to do big things there at Carl Albert. So, yeah, Hunter, first thoughts on this.
Yeah, I'm shocked like everyone else. Like, this is a commitment. Everyone knew Marcus James is committing tonight. Trynae Washington, another Carl Albert guy, his quarterback is Kevin Sperry, catches a lot of passes from him. One of the many stars at Carl Albert. So it was, I mean, he's bound to be a Sooner at some point. It's just not many people expected it to be tonight. Like, this is just a, a big boost for the 25 class. I mean, 247 hasn't updated it yet, but I would think OU might make another jump. Possibly, they're already number 4. They could jump up to number 3 now that they add Trynae Washington alongside Marcus James. That's 2, 3 to 4 stars depending on what service you're looking at.
Yeah, and we'll get to his huddle highlights, but the guy is considered an athlete, plays wide receiver and DB, class of 2025. They're at Carl Albert, where they're most likely going to be playing for the state title game. It'd be disappointing if they're not in that championship game. But here you see him at the wide receiver screen. Look at the stride on this guy. It's unbelievable. He runs away from people, catching short passes. And you can see his size even from this distance of how big he is.
Yeah, he's going to be a star at the next level. Uh, Only a junior in high school right now, just over a little over a year, about 13 months till signing day for him on early signing day. It's going to get better. And another big thing for OU, he's an athlete. I would expect it probably to be wide receiver, uh, maybe defensive back. His teammate Tristan Haynes is 100% a defensive back going to be at the next level. Would expect that to be at OU. He could join them soon, and that would be a clean sweep for the Sooners at Carl Albert. But
Five for
already
five,
getting that,
right?
yeah, it would be 5 for 5, 4 in the 25 class, and then Xavier Robinson in the 24 class. But already building that relationship with his quarterback, future quarterback at OU, current quarterback at Carl Albert, Kevin Sperry. These highlights are from last year. That was just the best chunk you could get. So before Kevin Sperry was there, but uh, at Carl Albert, just for a team with so many stars, Trynae Washington separates himself even then, like still making those big plays that just stand out to you like, wow, this is a really good football player.
Yeah, he's not riding the coattails of these other guys at Carl Albert. He's set a name for himself. And there was a guy in Sooner Nation back when they won their last national championship in 2000. A guy that was probably around the same height. He may have been a little smaller, 6'2" guy uh, who was wide receiver and corner. Ended up switching at OU. Andre Wolfolk. Uh, this guy reminds me a little bit of Andre Wolfolk and the fact that I think he'll be up for playing whatever. I think as long as he can get on the field. But I do look for him to be a receiver starting out. I do know that obviously Kevin Sperry was maybe the lead recruiter, but as far as staff, you have Emmett Jones. You probably had some other guys that were in on that as well.
Yeah, Kevin Sperry was, I'm sure, from the moment he arrived. That's one thing he's been pretty vocal on is, yeah, he's recruiting these guys to OU. Obviously, uh, as their teammate, as he's the first recruit of this class. He committed back in February. That's really early for 2025. One of the top quarterbacks in the country has the potential to be the first 5 star in OK Preps in a very long time. And these guys from Carl Albert, I'll be interested to see, ratings change over time. When you get to about August in their senior year, that's about the ratings that are going to be pretty much at signing day. I could see these guys making some jumps in those ratings. I know Trynae Washington, I'm shocked by this, but he's not even ranked right now on 247 in their composite stuff. On three has him as a 4-star, so I would expect him by signing day to be a pretty much a consensus 4-star.
There he was punting in the snow, about a 65, 70-yard punt. Super athletic freak of nature. Hunter, I know people aren't shocked that he's going to OU. That's not the shock. The timing of it, the fact that he did that tonight when Marcus James was committing, I think is a little bit of a shock and how that went down. So I don't know if that was a plan just to kind of be a little trickery, or, he's fully committed. Why not go ahead and do it now? But I think the surprise was that it was on the night of Marcus James' commitment.
Yeah, 100%. It was everyone's at Carl Albert to see Marcus James commit. So to get a second commit, just like a snap of a finger, was a shock for many. Again, it's just OU prioritizing this in-state recruiting. BV, ever since he arrived, has made that a priority. And you're looking at 2025, like there's a potential for OU to land everyone in that like top 10, except for maybe one, maybe two. And the ones that they're not getting are not by them getting beat. It's just they're not necessarily pursuing them. Like to be able to go possibly 4-for-4 at Carl Albert, and then these other like Alex Shield Knight, he's from Wagner, 4-star defensive end. Like this OK Preps class is loaded. You already have Jaden Nickens, Elijah Thomas. Those are two other 4-star wide receivers. So Kevin Sperry's really building his wide receiver core early in this 25 class.
And there's something to be said when you play with someone for 2 or 3 years in high school and then you translate to the college level. That could be just a monumental chemistry that they're building. And you look at it, this is 5 guys they could land. That's basically a Titan flush, we'll call it, down there at Carl Albert if you're playing cards. I wouldn't be betting against Kevin Sperry. I promise you that. This guy's proven to be a winner on the field and now in the recruiting world. And the Sooners land not one commitment tonight in Marcus James that went out earlier on our video, but now a second commit from Carl Albert and Trynae Washington. Merry Christmas early, I guess you could say, Sooner fans. And they're not done yet, I'm sure. It's going to continue to be some action on the recruiting trail in the next week or two. You don't want to miss it. And you won't miss it as long as you're part of the Sooner Surge. So make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Go to our channel, click subscribe, turn on the notifications, like, comment, give us some rankings. We know one thing in the rankings: OU is moving up in the recruiting world day by day by day. Sooner fans, exciting times. Can't wait for Bedlam. This is a great start to the weekend. Till next time, boys. Boomer.